importantly, that you will take this flyer and give it to a co-worker, give it to someone in your neighborhood, someone in your house, and invite them out on the 14th. We have a block party, y'all. That's right. We're going to block off all of Boundary Street and all of Calhoun Street. There are going to be arcades. Guess who's in charge of the food? Campbell. So you know the food's going to be delicious. And it's free. But it's also a moment of evangelism. We're going to invite our neighbors to first meet Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. And the second, find themselves a good church home at 25 Boundary Street. Amen? So everyone's an evangelist. Everyone's responsible for carrying that flyer to someone else. Okay, let's look at today's sermon. We're going to go quickly through the protocol. We thank the Lord that He sent us Bishop Samuel L. Green and Supervisor Phyllis N. Green. We have the best presiding elder of all African Methodism, presiding elder Philip C. Anderson. I saw him the other day and I said, I say that every Sunday. And those in the quarterly conference said amen. And then of course we acknowledge Sister Anderson. To the best thing God gave me after Jesus, Sister Donna Black. And to her husband. Amen. To our worship leader today, Evangelist Joanne Davis Taylor, Reverend Hamilton, who is excused, Reverend Kenny, who is on assignment, and Brother Thaddeus, who is excused. To our Board of Stewards, Board of Trustees, class leaders, to our Minister of Music, who did a superb job as always. It was wonderful. Their voices of praise. Amen. To the Students Board, the Usher Board, Serenity Praise, Ministry Chairs, visitors, members, and friends, we greet you in the joy and the love of the Lord. We're in the middle of a sermon series. The sermon series is entitled Treasures in Clay Pots. Treasures in Clay Pots. That's what we are. And that's a tough thing. We can do so much good, and then we can trip over our own feet. Treasures in clay pots. Second sermon was entitled, What You See is What You Get. Both what you see in yourself is what you get, and what you see in others. Sometimes we can't see the treasure inside of other people because we get so stuck on the clay pot. And if we just look again, we'll see the treasure that's in each and every one of us. And then the next sermon was entitled Culture and the Treasure in Jesus. That was on Christ the King Sunday. There was Pontius Pilate standing before the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and all he could see was a Jew. Couldn't get over his cultural bias. To see right in front of him was the Messiah. Right in front of him was the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And sometimes we can't see the treasure in the person right in front of us because we get all caught up on culture. We came up in a different culture. We talk a different way. We eat different food. We dress a different way. slides as I give them direction. Advance the slides so we can see the sermon title. And the sermon title is, Help is on the way. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. You know, I don't do this often, but y'all help me preach the sermon. Turn to your neighbor and tell them, help is on the way. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. We spent all this time talking about our problem with these clay pots, and it just seems like we can't fix it. We can't solve it. I got a good word for you. I'm going to say it to the young people first. Help is on the way. God had a plan before you even knew you had a problem. And he already sent the answer, and help is on the way. Next slide. Today we're studying the ministry of John the Baptist, and if you listen to the Bolden family, when they lit the second candle, what candle did they say that was? The candle of? Oh, they're smart. The candle. That was the candle of John the Baptist. We're in Advent, and we're getting ready for the coming of Jesus Christ. And so we start by lighting the candle of John the Baptist. And now we need to understand, why did God send John the Baptist? And so we have to look at the story. And if you look at your slide, you see two people, a snake, and a fruit. What is that about? Rocket scientist? Yes, ma'am. Thank you for participating. That's about Adam and Eve. That's when we broke our relationship with God. We broke our relationship with God. Any of you, you're kind of young. Any of you ever had a broken relationship, had a friend that's not your friend anymore? There's a couple of them. Me too. It hurts, doesn't it? And, it doesn't hurt, huh? It will hurt later. Well, when you think you've done everything right for that friend, when you think you've done all the positive things you should, and then that friend backs away from you, that hurts, doesn't it? Yes, I got a couple of amens over here. That's right. Well, God, he made a nice place for Adam and Eve, a whole world for them, put them in charge, fed them, clothed them, talked to them in the dew of the day, did everything he could for them and said, I only got one rule. Y'all can do whatever you want, just don't touch this tree and eat the fruit off of this tree. That's the only rule I got. You can do anything else you want. Just the one little thing that's mine, leave it alone. You can have your whole life to do anything else. But just don't touch this one little tree. Don't eat the fruit off of that. That's like someone, you bringing someone into your bedroom and say, oh, you can play my video games, you can play on my computer, you can do whatever you want, just don't touch my science project. Just leave my science project alone. And then you come in the room and the science project broken. Isn't that tough? Well, he said, just don't eat from that tree, and Adam ate from the tree. And now they're kind of broken. The relationship between God and human has been broken. And we need to mend the relationship. So God sends a man to tell them help is on the way. And the man he sends is John the Baptist. John the Baptist is coming to tell them that help is on the way. Next slide. So, John the Baptist, that's him, he's going to look different ways on the different slides, has 3 jobs. And let me just say a word. We're talking about God's relationship with humanity, with us, but also in your relationships. When you get to a real serious relationship that sometimes gets broken, you need someone to help you fix that relationship. We need someone to help fix the relationship. And God has put a lot of good people in our lives to help us fix our relationships. And John the Baptist's job is to help us fix it, and he's going to show us 3 ways he's going to help us fix it. Next slide. First, John the Baptist was a prophet. Now, in the biblical sense, he told us Jesus is coming back. Jesus is the reason for the season, Sister Rochelle. Jesus is coming back, and he's going to fix this relationship between humans and God. That's his, and we call him a prophet because he told us something that was going to come to pass. But let me just tell you something. You're all prophets. Y'all believe you're prophets? I need a brave volunteer. A brave volunteer. All right, come on up, brave volunteer. She's going to prophesy, y'all. She's going to prophesy. Okay, first thing I'm going to ask you this. What will happen if you honor your mother and your father? What? Yes. I'll give her another question. Okay, that's fair. What will happen if you save a little bit of money every year until you're 65 years old? You don't have a lot of money. She just prophesied. What will happen if you spend every penny you have and never save anything and you turn 65 years old? You won't have that. Oh, is she a prophet or what? Yeah, sure. We're going to prophesy one more time. What would happen if you only said bad things to your friend? Always criticize them and tell them when they're doing something wrong and show them where they missed the mark? Oh, listen to the prophet! Sister Gloria, we're going to show you some special love after the service. Let's give her some love. We can all prophesy. We can look in the Bible and see what the Bible says will happen if we do certain things, and what will not happen if we do certain things. And we're prophesying. Sometimes there's a person that can come in your life and look at what you're doing, and they can project what's going to happen to you in the future. So if you're in those relationships that are having problems, sometimes you need a prophet to say, if you don't change, you're going to lose that husband or that wife. If you don't change, you're going to regret this day that you spoke that way to your friend. If you don't learn how to say I'm sorry, y'all going to be 80 years old still fighting over something that happened in elementary, middle school, or high school. You don't have to have a special word from God sometimes just to prophesy. And many times the person who will solve the relationship is the person who comes to us and says, think it through. Well, how will this work out next year? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? 20 years from now? So what do you want to do now that will impact your life 20 years from now? If you stay on this road, will it lead where you want it to go? If no, you need to change the road. John the Baptist was a prophet, and he said, Jesus is coming, and if you're not ready for him, you're going to be in some serious trouble, because he is the answer God is sending to your problem. And if you don't receive this answer, you're in serious trouble. But if you receive the answer, it's going to be okay. He was a prophet. Next slide. John the Baptist was a mentor. Now, if you look at that picture, look at that guy. He's wearing Campbell skin. Y'all don't see it, but he's eating locusts. How many love locusts? Had some locusts last week. Barbecue locusts, honey dip locusts. Anybody had a locust recently? No. Good protein. Good for the ecology too. You know, he was eating a wonderful diet long before we discovered locust was good for us. But he is probably the opposite of what most of us would consider a leader or someone we should look up to. And I bring John the Baptist up as a mentor because he's practicing what he preaches. He told the people, prepare for the Lord because he's coming. If you don't prepare, you're going to have a bad situation. And the people prepared, they had a good situation. Those who didn't, they had a bad situation. But he prepared. He practiced what he preached. But I want to just say something to you all, young folks and older young folks. Your mentor is going to always look like John the Baptist. He or she will be doing stuff you don't understand, you can't figure out, it rubs you the wrong way. And if that doesn't happen, you got the wrong mentor. You need a mentor that challenges you and show you a different way of relating. And so John the Baptist, with his dip you in the water and eat locusts and honey, he was showing them a different and new way. Most of us don't know the best way to do things. Only a few people do. There's even a name for it. Y'all want a big word to go and impress people with? Richie wants a word. Cognitive minority. Cognitive minority. That means only a few people on earth really think. The rest of us follow the leader. Only a few people that really think. Only a few people stop and say, what's going on? And those few people are so far out of step with the rest of us. You know, the man who invented the light bulb, his name was Edison. His teacher thought he was, I would use a bad word, but this is what his teacher called him, an imbecile. I know that's a bad word. No teacher should ever say that to a student. You know what he was? A genius. He was a mentor. Next slide. John the Baptist was an evangelist. The T is missing because it's not, well, maybe up on this side. Nope, not quite on the screen. He told the good news. He told the good news. An evangelist is someone who spreads the good news, tells you the good news. And let me tell you what John the Baptist's message was. Hope is on the way. Now, I don't know what you're going through as young people, but I found out this week some of you got some serious stuff going on in your lives. There's some stuff going on at schools. We've had some health issues. We had a couple of young people go through surgery. We had some parent-children drama. We had some sibling drama. All kind of stuff is happening. But I want you to know help is on the way. Maybe it won't change today, but so when he said, well, will it change? Say, not yet, but it will change. Help is on the way. Let me tell you how important that is. You know what happens when someone calls 911? The operator stays on the line. And the operator stays on the line until help gets there. And while the operator is on the line, the person is complaining, oh, my loved one isn't breathing. Oh, my loved one is bleeding. Oh, and you know the person on the line keeps saying, help is on the way. Why? Because help gives us hope, and hope is one of the most powerful things in the universe. You can go through anything if you've got hope. And if you know hope is on the way, you can have hope. This won't last forever. Something's going to change. God is coming into the picture. I'm going to get my breakthrough. I'm going to call this my testimony because help is on the way. And I need y'all to help me with this sermon so we can end the sermon. So when I give the issue, I want you to say help is on the way. Home drama. Let's say it like a choir. I might need the minister of music to help me get it. Say help is on the way. Let's try it. Help is on the way. Home drama. Help is on the way. Academic challenges. Help is on the way. Health problems. Help is on the way. Delinquent children. Help is on the way. Delinquent parents. Help is on the way. Our church school. Help is on the way. John Black. Help is on the way. If you believe it, give God a high praise because help is on the way. Well, that's our sermon for today. We're going to open the doors of the church and let you know that confirm our faith together. I believe in God the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, our only Son, our Lord, who is conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified and dead and buried. The third day he rose from the dead. He ascended into heaven and sitteth on the right hand of God the Father Almighty. From thence he shall come to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Church universal, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before his presence with exceeding joy. To the only wise God our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. I'm at the back door to shake